So, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. For masculine. An oracle card for masculine, please. Okay, too many. What did flip was individuality, and we'll take that. Being honest, right? Individuality. Being an individual, being unique, different, standing out. Trying to stand out, okay. Getting a little bit of flashy. That red bird is flashiness. It is mutual energy. High Priestess of Earth, using their strength, right? Being grounded, being stable, following intuition for stability, towards stability. Okay. And for feminine, High Priestess of Fire. Following her intuition towards her desires, towards change, action, taking those actions towards change. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Look, underneath the deck, warrior. It's like she knows what actions to take at this point. She is not speaking, she is taking action. The actions that she is taking is from an inner knowing, High Priestess energy, right? Do this one. Alright, mutual, let's get some cards. I said mutual. Let's get some cards for the counterparts. Individuality, being sweet, being open, being caring, being kind. The Therapist, wanting to listen. Yes, opening up to balance things out. Okay. Being caring. It's that listening ear. Being fair, balanced. There's a disappointment here with the Five of Cups. Let's see here. And healing. There's a disappointment. There's a truth, some healing, some swords being put down. That's too many. Okay, I guess these just, yeah. Successful fresh start, right? Yeah, individual getting things started, having victory and a new beginning. Okay. Ace of Swords, new beginning in truth and clarity, understanding. No longer waiting, no longer being patient, coming out of that, coming out of a waiting period. Ace of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse. One more for masculine. Wanting reconciliation, wanting to come back together, emotionally celebrate, have victory, success. Maybe that's an obsession. Obsessed on how to manifest that, controlling what's being manifested for long-term stability. So it's kind of like he's the one pulling the strings, in control. It's like this is all underneath the deck. Being toxic to manifest long-term stability. So, sadness, loss, regrets, needs healing, wanting success, and a stable new beginning. Hold on. All right, let's wanting a fresh start. He's feeling victorious and successful, but it's like he controlled this. He did that himself as an emperor. Look at that. Emperor. I'm sorry. Emperor. Took control. Alright. Feminine. Oh yeah? Well, that came out with it, and that didn't even flip. I think that was supposed to come together. And it does. Manifesting, expanding, growing as an empress. You know, and look, this has been a running trail. The masculine is not too far behind the feminine. For the past couple of days, manifesting, expansion, growth, taking action, right? Tower moment, had a tower moment, had an epiphany, some shake up, some type of something's come tumbling down, something's falling, and she's taking a risk. She's being risky. Feminine, what's going on? Following her into, look at this. If this isn't the high priestess of fire, following her intuition, being at the top of her game, making controlled actions, decision making, the go-getter. She's manifesting, she's expanding, she's growing, she went through a tower moment, taking a risk, following her intuition, moving in silence in the actions that she's making. She's not speaking on what she's doing or how she's doing or anything like that. Still moving in silence, right? Moving on to calmer waters, but resisting, holding back energy. There's that Four of Pentacles. There's a... At this point, she's not actively, involved. Masculines, I'm getting this is some of this on this feminine side, but it could be also for himself. Being individual. Learn how to be an individual. Take care of yourself. Expand. Grow. There's some, do what you got to do. Take care of what you need to take care of, man. Yep. Holding back from union. Not wanting to come together. Not wanting to... Moving on to calmer waters, moving in silence. Hold on. Taking inspired actions. That Four of Wands. Okay, so you have one where feminine is still taking action, taking risks, is taking charge. She's also manifesting, expanding, growing, and creating, right? In Empress mode, right? But we also have her not speaking, not saying, just still pursuing, going after her desires, her wants, right? Moving on to calmer waters, laying a firm foundation, holding back, trying to get a completion, end of us, and maybe even, didn't we have the World the other day? Ending a cycle of resisting. Holding back has been completed. Has drawn a completion. Yeah, Ten of Swords, an ending, a surrender, a ruin. Holding back, feeling like things will... Okay, holding back because she doesn't want to ruin what she's trying to create. Manifestation here. Okay. High Priestess of Earth. Okay. Being grounded, being stable, giving, mutual exchange within the relationship, acknowledging it, recognizing it, nurturing it, mothering it, taking care of it, taking care of oneself. And there we go. See, we have the High Priestess of Earth, and there's the Queen of Earth, the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles, right? Earth. There's the High Priestess of Fire. Fire, Wands, Queen of Wands. Still going after her desires. Moving on from turbulence. Like, that's not on my radar, right? Moving in silence, not speaking up much, having an inner knowing what she wants and knowing how to get it. She's a predator at this point, being strategic. Yeah, because you guys are grounded at this point. So see, look. Okay. Missing opportunities, being wasteful, not accepted. Yeah, enlightened. You guys are enlightened and happy. The nerves have been shown. Fears about the vision. Feared the vision was being ruined by things underneath. Okay, so it's strategic. Okay, it's strategy at this point. We're both grounded. We understand that we take actions and move in silence at this point. This is energy of, okay, so I see I'm taking care of myself. I'm nurturing myself. I had a tower moment, and I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to move in silence. I'm going to still go after what I want. I'm here. I'm still taking action. I know what to move, when to move. I'm going to move away from whatever is slithering around. I'm going to resist. I'm going to hold back energy. I'm going to pull back. And I'm going to just lay a foundation. I'm going to come to completion and be stable. Happy, but you guys are happy at this point. But it's like your vision, you're scared that the vision is going to be ruined by things that are underneath. So you're trying to fulfill your own cup at this time. Because I think the fears are the underlying anxiety. Because, okay, so say if you know you're scared, right? And masculine knows he's scared. Those fears are going to come out in negative ways. They're going to be reactive. They're going to be maybe sometimes negative actions, behaviors, words, you know? They could ruin, coming together, the relationship. Yep. Fulfilling your own cup. So now we're taking a leap of faith, right? Go make yourself happy. And maybe even just enjoying the moment. Because this is togetherness. They seem to be all together. They're all enjoying each other. I mean, there's an abundance around them. They're completely fine. Even the little dog is happy, It's like there's no complaints. You're fulfilled. So you're taking a leap of faith to reject it as a strategy move because you're grounded. Ooh. Yeah. The conflict allowed them to walk away to the Five of The Five of Wands, inner conflict, happy. It's just a little bit of strife, right? Thankful, kind of happy, fulfilled, enjoying each other. Thankful for the strife because it allowed them to walk away from some emotions, walk away emotionally. Okay. Yeah, you're starting to look at things differently now. We understand. Okay, indolence. Walk away emotionally because of fears and go heal. That's, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, because there's some things going on underneath. That could ruin it. These have not changed. These have not moved. That could ruin your vision and new beginning in love, right? In happiness. See? Come on, man. Let's get some clarifiers. So we understand what we're looking at. We understand at this point our actions, right? Disappointing, but wanting to call a truce, wanting to be fair, opening up emotionally, being sweet, being caring, presenting love, right? Justice. Sorry for the doggies, excuse them. Yep. There's some mental conflict. There's some ego going on. Following intuition emotionally. Yeah, there's some mental conflict around this relationship, this Two of Cups situation. Okay. Justice. Wanting to balance things out, taking action. There's the King of Wands, not far behind. Here we go again. King of Wands, in control of his actions. Becoming in control. Celebrating, getting in control of his actions. Controlling himself through unknown things, right? Not jumping the gun, not being impulsive, waiting. That's what I'm saying. There's an energy of knowing when to go and when not to go. Okay? When to charge in, when not to charge in. The moon, there's a lot of deep hidden emotions, things that are underneath the surface, things that are unseen, things that are felt, like water energies of emotions and feelings, right? It's also on using your intuition. This right here is like she's not flailing her arms around. She's just gracefully falling into those deep, deep darker waters. The wolves are howling, like things are going on outwardly, but underneath it's deep. Five of Cups. He may be having a hard time seeing things differently. Maybe a little difficult, That there may be some inner conflict. So maybe even trying to get himself to see it differently. Yeah, Temperance. There's some imbalance here. Lack of patience. There's a pause. There's a healing. Not wanting, not really going with the flow, but Seven Verse. Impatience. Imbalance. maybe some blockages, no flow, flow, like stagnancy, rigid energy. Because if we think about Sagittarius, which is temperance, so Sagittarius, I want to say, is one of the most free, easy flowing, go with the spirit of things. That's what most Sagittarius embody to me. And if they're different, everybody has run across several different Sagittariuses throughout the life. They're typically laid back. They do typically go with the flow and don't try and rock the boat. They're patient. They'll go with whatever. But in reverse, it's kind of like, he's all the while. Oh, success. Hold on, let me get the page in first. Lover sideways. Let me see something. Because not learning, not understanding. Let me see something. Arrogance, gossip, nervous energy, being all talk and no action. That's where the ego comes from here as well with this Five of Swords. But that would, for me, with the Two of Cups, more mental conflict, kind of confused, maybe sabotaging thoughts. But with this Page of Swords in reverse, that is all talk, no action. That is nervous energy. Outwardly experiencing... Oh, sorry. But anyway, the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, I sidetracked because the dog scared the Jesus out of me. But the Page of Swords, not really learning. Because the page in the upright learns and absorbs and all this other good stuff. Bear with me real quick. Let me get the dog. Okay, sorry about that. I got her in, so hopefully she won't get rattled by so much. Maybe those thoughts are about the choice in love, decision, the connection. He's feeling it both ways, the relationship, the emotions, and the connection behind it. Feeling successful, but yet still having that energy. I'm getting some romance energy, being sweet, being kind. Ten of Pentacles for long-term success and stability. Having that Ace of Pentacles towards the Ten of Pentacles. Feeling like it's going to be stable for the long term. Give me the Ace of Discs. Yes. And protecting it. But it's like he understands that he needs to protect it as well, which is why he's holding back more resistance, okay? Being protectful over it. Ace of Swords. Yeah, clear. We do not need to have a new beginning in love. Internally, not having self-care as well. There's some nervous energy. Maybe needing to take a little bit more care of himself internally. I'm getting... Also not taking that presenting that cup of love because of nervous energy or the emotions being small at this point, right? But there's that Three of Wands in reverse comes to the not wanting to wait, no longer waiting, no longer being patient, right? And then internally, here we are. Things are moving at a rapid rate. One more. Yeah. coming to an end. Moving slow, wanting reconciliation, and internally moving slow, moving methodically, taking things step by step. Things were moving fast. The fast movement needed to come to an end. Moving quick and fast needs to come to an end. And here we are right here, Emperor. Taking control, being strategic, making moves, King of Pentacles, being stable, being grounded, being loyal but dependable, striking things down, having a tower moment, having epiphanies, fears of heartbreak. Yeah, he got scared. And he's making those strategic moves. Became enlightened about waiting for things to mature. We're still at a page. Don't offer this. Don't present that, right? Got clarity. The Mage. Let's clarify this from feminine. Internally, yep. Manifesting, yeah, feeling those emotions. Having, maybe even feeling the presentation of love, as well as exuding that, feeling, giving that feeling of emotion, right? Moving in silence and presenting love. That's what she's manifesting. So let's see here. Yeah. After the tower moments, things have become shaken up. Weighing options and healing. Nurture. So she's looking at things internally, trying to balance, what's what, and then doing some healing, some nurturing, some recuperation period. Because, you got a tower going on inside and out, right? What's the tower moment that she needed to manifest? One more. Manifest what? That was flipped. Okay, so the tower moment was what she was manifesting was unclear, unfocused, and weak. So it's like, so she took a leap of faith, she took a risk. But it's like, scrap that. Let me look at things here. Let me move some things around. Let me grow. Let me wave my wand around and make some magic happen real quick. See what's going on. Take a risk. There's the Queen of Pentacles, where the King was somewhere underneath the deck for masculine. All right, let's clarify Princess of Wands. Hermit. Going within. Getting wisdom about heartbreak and happiness. It's like she's looking at things on what will cause heartbreak and what would bring happiness. High Priestess. Sneaking, plotting, planning. Again, I'm getting that freedom energy here. Sinking to her own internal freedom. It's kind of like, being able to emotionally walk away. We can walk away emotionally, but we can still nurture the relationship, right? So this is her sneaking away to be free. Go run off while things grow. Taking an internal break, right? Queen of Wands. This could be being selfish emotionally, internally, like being in abundance, fulfilling your cups, having all your emotions fulfilled, happy, right? heartbreak and enlightenment. Spending time alone. There was some heartbreak. There was some sorrow. But there also brought some enlightenment, some happiness. So it's you doing what you need to do for yourself. You're taking those actions and fulfilling your own wishes in the cup. Moving on to calmer waters, new cycle. And lack. Calmer waters. Maybe we're starting to, I'm getting self-pity. Give me one more, please. One on calmer waters. Oh, okay, yeah, because she's mentally stuck. There's some blockages, some mental restrictions that's keeping her here. Abandoning restrictive thought. Abandoning being stuck in thought. Okay, moving on to calmer waters. So she's trying to shift the energy from being mentally stuck, holding back, but internally having that union, that celebration. Power. And actually, she's the one pulling the strings for union at this point. Completion with the devil coming into union. Completion, masculine. Hold on, one more for completion. Masculine is a friend, okay? We treat masculine as a friend internally. Taking action in that way, you show presentation of love and gestures. We also treat him as a friend. Have that stable in the beginning, getting on solid ground. Okay, so we're starting to see this. Okay. Missing the opportunity still though. Choosing a direction. Because again, every time feminine shifts, masculine's not too far along, and vice versa. Feminine follows masculine as well. This relationship is moving to, well, that's weird. Moving on to calmer waters. And emotionally flowing. It's not emotionally restrictive. It's hold on one moment. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, sorry for the interruptions. It was something right outside the window, and I don't know what it was. But the moving on to calmer waters is basically Queen of Cups, letting it be free flowing emotionally. Calm in energy, calming in thought, and free flowing. It's not emotionally restrictive. It's nurturing. It's caring. It's the Ten of Cups. It's everything you can wish for emotionally. What's the Queen of Disc? Six Cups, missing each other, loyal, dependable, and building, collaborating, working together. What's the Four of Cups? Okay, missing opportunity. This is kind of sideways. It's like it's there, but it's not all the way there. So it's like, things need to be turned around. There's a shift. You're missing an opportunity to shift things. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Being strategic. It's kind of like you guys are acting as if you're not independent, being grounded, not secure on your own. Just, give me one more. And then that was the Knight of Swords. Yeah, being disciplined. Making the decision. Oh, okay. The Chariot. Moving forward, making a decision, to move forward, reciprocate, balance, which would be Game Master strategy. And so is the King of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles is what's throwing me off. Nine of Pentacles in reverse could be codependent. It could be not single, not, stable on your own internally. Oh, turning things around, having that shift. So we understand that we weren't stable. We weren't on solid ground. We weren't somewhere where we were disciplined. We needed to move differently. We needed to miss that opportunity and not come into union and completion. And we have 4 wands internally and externally for feminine. Maybe even feeling a little impatient, wanting to get things going, but being patient, it's still there. Him he's outwardly, he's taking action to go ahead and move forward. Inwardly, putting it into some of that fast forward movement. I did not want that to fall. The happiness, being selfish, being emotionally fulfilled, and again, enjoying the moment. Because that's exactly what this is going on. So we're stopping and smelling the roses. It's justice, happiness, it's justice. And we keep persevering. 9 of Wands. What's the 5 of Wands? Okay. Strive. Things aren't changing. Things weren't growing. Okay, so that was conflict. Things weren't growing. Things weren't changing. So we held back. So what's the... Goodness. Yeah, there's... Where was the Queen? Where's the Queen of Pentacles? That was not too long ago. Walking away emotionally. Holding on to hope. Moving in silence. Not expressive, but inner knowing. Using that intuition to go heal. That conflict revealed some things that needed to be balanced, some things that has not changed, have not grown. It was like, go back, go heal. And that's exactly what we have. And we have this over here, protect the relationship while, boom, she's healing. Okay? Things are still being done. Healing is still being taken place. Actions are still being taken towards. It's just these are small manners. There's the Queen of Wands again. Didn't we have Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. High Priestess of Fire. Okay, clarify the 9 of Swords. Nope. Outwardly, it may be a projection of fear, anxiety, but inwardly, this is them being a wounded warrior. Yep, Star, healing, wishing, hopeful for a fresh start, having a new beginning. There's the Ace of Pentacles, one more. Having a fresh start, new beginning with a successful judgment. So, again, Healing was, a good judgment call. Message received. The message came in clearly. All right, let's get some romance, angels. It's like you have no choice but to heal at this point. Wait until things are emotionally mature, emotionally stable. Be disciplined. Codependency needed to be cut out. Last one. Okay. There you go. All right. Underneath the deck, reconciliation. Okay, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And that's what we're getting at. Protecting the long-term stability. Feeling like it's being protected. He may also feel like his Ten of Pentacles, his long-term success and stability is being blocked at this point. But we can look at it a different way. That's where that conflict and that hangman comes in. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. That's him being patient, waiting. He may be a little bit more on the celebratory energy, on the upswing of emotion. Maybe collaborative emotionally, but internally he's being patient. He's waiting. He's taking those slow, methodical steps. What is mutual? Okay. So it says playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then it says honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Spend time together. Didn't I say somebody stopping and smelling the roses? There was some heartbreak that needed to be healed. There was some things that were enlightened and reflected back. Things that caused some mental conflict and a little bit hurt or in their ego within the relationship. But it's like, we need to wait then. We need to protect the relationship. Seeing things in a negative light and being nervous. I mean, at the end of the day, that's who we are. We are who we are. Honeymoon. I did that. Unrequited love. There's not enough emotion or attraction. One moment. I'm sorry about the interruptions, but the unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Nurturing, High Priestess of Earth, being grounded, being nurturing, missing the relationship, being loyal to the relationship, letting things be equal and going with the flow. Like not being emotionally restrictive, following intuition and knowing what you know emotionally. And then we got reconciliation. You got to feed into it. Sorry, before we get to reconciliation, we have to recapture that. That's where it says enjoy each other, stop and smell the roses. These are all connected here. But with reconciliations, someone from your past is returning to your life. And then we got chemistry. Says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So basically it's there. It's just not being presented at the time. There are some things that need to change. There is some things that need to grow, or things that have been released and not invested in anymore, right? Okay. So let's get for feminine. Yep. And it's saying it again. Okay, it says children are your love life is being affected by children. We got the pages, 2 pages here, but it's the stability, the immaturity of what's going on, what's being felt, what's being understood at the time, at the moment, and then you have to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So it's just basically, keeping a clear mind, being a little bit more on the positive thinking and not always thinking negative. Flirt, that's a repeat of this playfulness and enjoying each other, the honeymoon. And then for yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. This is holding back, feeling like there's some toxicity, some negative energy, even thinking that. Release yourself from those thoughts, putting it in, abandoning those thoughts, letting them go. You got to know when to, again, stay optimistic, right? We got to have those tower moments. Things got to come crumbling down in our thought processes in order to move forward or shift, right? But we're still being asked to pay attention to red flags. So let's get some look into these. Okay. Finances and career, privileged lady. Says past life relationship, you've known each other before, and then it says it's a gift. It's a present, it's what's being presented. And then we have finances and career, financial issues are affecting your love life. And we got privileged lady. More maybe an individual that is privileged and requires financial attention. However, we're looking at this gift we're wanting to give to a privileged lady, right? You want to get her finances up, right? Give your relationship a chance. Oh wow. Some despair through those challenging times and through the change. Give your relationship a chance. During times of despair, give to it. Nurture it, love it. It's the Queen of Pentacles, that nurturing mother energy that is fertile and things can grow, and give to it internally by letting it be free flowing emotionally. We don't try and control emotions. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. There was a lack thereof. We need to put it into. Honeymoon. There was a lack of playfulness, right? Honeymoon. And yeah, making a judgment call. See? Fresh start, new beginning was success. Boo. There was a change that took place. Unrequited love, mature woman. Being a mature emotionally, and then reconciliation, main male. Being the main one, new beginning, which is a high honor. Children, your official person. Your love life is being affected by children. It could be on this side, could be just the immature emotions or actions. The shaky ground, like standing on one foot. You can do that for so long before you kind of gotta juggle with the Two of Pentacles to keep your balance, right? And so we we develop slow until we can keep them going. If we juggle, most of the time you can always start with one. You can juggle with one. Some people can juggle with two. Some people elevate to be able to juggle with three, and you got to master that in order to catch all those pinnacles, right? Stay optimistic. About your love life, occupation, that's what you are guided to do. Okay, flirt, getting a message of concern. That's that pay attention to the red flag energy. And then it's saying message of concern. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. It may be needing to change. Free yourself. Yeah. Again, high honor is to take back control of your life. Boom. In order for this relationship, let me go ahead and get some outgoing messages. Next one. So that all clarifies everything that I discussed. He's wearing a mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting, maybe even in a little bit of despair and lack here. The rapid movement needed to stop, though. It needed to be given up. Moving fast and putting an end to it. And then it says sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Boom, that's that Three of Cups, wanting to reconcile, wanting to link, but it's like, no, we gotta wait, being patient. Keys on the ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Now that is the energy of different options, looking at, that's the different perspective, being flexible in thought and perception. Hangman here. Trying to, forcing oneself to look at things differently. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional. And that's why he's being, there is an internal patience. There is a slow, methodical movement going on. Because there is some observations going on. So let's see. Mutual energy. Then we say butterfly, relationships evolving to the next phase, healing inner child and growth. Yeah, there's some things that are shifting here. Yeah. You guys need to enjoy time together, nurture the relationship, let the emotions flow. Yeah. It says kisses, unconditionally loving, affection, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Boom. Not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear of ego issues, and jealousy. So some of that will be coming for that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All of that, it could cause some internal instabilities, of course, yes. So we're just not going to dwell on them. Let's move on. It's clarified. We got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future. You guys miss each other, wanting to come back together. It's here. And we got stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack. I'm not getting shock and attack or deception at this point. I'm getting the separation up out of that, which is here and there with the reconciliation. You guys are in separation, not together. And then we got date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. So it's like having a fresh start. And then boom, we have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, and twin flames, yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Feminine. Yeah, doing this, making the good, right judgment call, not coming together, missing opportunities, not just jumping at the first sight of doing something. It's actually a good judgment call, a successful judgment call. It caused some healing. Then we got I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting. Want to date. Boom. There's the date. There's the wedding ring. We had twin flames underneath the deck. I mean, we understand what's going on now. But we got not today. Not dealing. Hurt. Avoiding conversation. Called person. Boundary. Still angry. So that's still some healing there. She probably recognized some healing needed to be done. Then we have abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. And then right here, that's what you're working on. And it fell on top, and I put it right on top of it, abundance. Stay optimistic about your love life. And positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's 7. 7s represent divine guidance. On a spiritual, level. And then you got abundance, keeping a positive mindset, gratitude, bliss, being thankful, right? Both receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Yes, you're moving on. That's where we have the 6 of Swords out here. Then we got outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. A new cycle, abandoning that, getting rid of that. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. Okay, so I know we had the unrequited love, but we have chemistry. We had chemistry underneath the deck. It's there. You just gotta kind of work on it. You gotta actually enjoy it, spend time together to have that chemistry, because after so long you have to recreate it, because it's not living and breathing. So the water isn't giving to the earth the stability of it. You get what I'm saying? So we got to water it too. We got to put the motions into it to nurture it. But that's pretty much all I have for you. As the card says on multiple occasions, stay positive. I feel like feminine is more internally on a pause. She's present externally. She is showing up, being guided, going within, digging deep, doing the healing, doing the work. Masculines come into some realization, maybe actually hiding true feelings, just being patient, waiting, and moving slow. So being an individual, we just gotta take care of ourselves sometimes. But again, thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.